And the first card is wreath, and this is about crying over loss. So you're still feeling that loss of whatever had happened, and you're still crying over it. You haven't quite laid that to rest. You've got the scissors over there, so there's been a disappointment in some affair. So you've had to cut off that relationship, and you are still crying or grieving the loss of that relationship over there. So you've had to make that clean break, but it has upset you quite a bit. It might have been a dealings, relationship with a younger person, a younger woman, and you haven't quite gotten over that ending of that relationship. If it's not that you've entered a relationship with a younger person, this person might be featuring in your life pretty soon. So there's some kind of situation that you have to deal with. Maybe you have to break off ties with this person in order for you to move forward, and that's not something that you are thinking or planning on doing lightly. It's something that will upset you quite a bit. Now, in the past, you've got the Spear card over here, so heartache over what you no longer have. So it seems like you're still trying to get over this loss. It was a big burden. It was a big change that came into your life. It caused a lot of drama, and you can see the heart is still bleeding over there. So you haven't gotten over whatever you've been, whatever the loss was, and you're still crying over it. And then you've got the Barrel card over here. So you feel that something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So wherever this relationship was that had to end and that caused so much heartbreak and so much of turmoil in your life, you haven't managed to fill that gap yet. You're still feeling lost, feeling alone, and you're trying to get over things, but you're feeling that sense of lack in your life. So you are still going through that grieving process. Now, going into the future, you've got the Rabbit card over here, so too much of concern with sexual matters. So if you are thinking about somebody or looking for a new relationship, maybe you're just focusing too much on this. Maybe you should just leave it alone and let it happen naturally, and a relationship will come into your life if you just let things be. So don't focus too much on what you don't have. Look at the things that you have, appreciate the things that you have, and try not to go down, the route because everybody else has got it, then I need to get it too. That's not the way to do things. So be positive, but if it needs to come into your experience, it will come. But just be positive and don't be obsessed with trying to achieve things too quickly. Now, you've got the Dog close up, so it seems pleasure with a close friend. So it seems like, you have somebody that is around you, that's a good friend, somebody loyal. And, you might be going and having some fun times with this particular person. So don't focus too much on sexual matters. If you haven't got a relationship going over there, there's still people around you that are there to support you and give you that friendship. And this might be what you need to focus on at the moment. Don't obsess too much about, a lack of a relationship at the moment, because there are good friendships, and, you can get a lot out of those good friendships. So you are still grieving over the loss that you had, but there is a need for you to get out there and go and have some fun as well. Get together with friends. Don't isolate yourself from the crowd. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fountain Tarot. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Moon. So there again, facing some kind of decision, but also being very, very depressed about it. So you are quite miserable about something at the moment, and there's a lot of emotional turmoil going on with you over there. So you're looking to calm down. You want to get yourself back in order again. There's some kind of decision about moving on, but you're very confused, very depressed, feeling very lonely, not quite seeing things very, very clearly. You've got the Four of Coins, the King of Coins over there. You've got the Devil card there and the Sun. Six of Coins. So this is Six of Coins is about needing financial assistance, but money is a bit tight over there. You can see those coins are a bit they're still being trapped. So you're looking for resources, but it seems like, money is a bit scarce there. It's taking a little time to come in, especially after that 5 of coins. You've gone through a lot of loss, financial loss over there. You are getting money, but not in abundance at the moment. It's still, there's limited resources over there. So where you've lost everything and you're sitting in financial crisis there, money is coming in, but very, very slowly. It's very, very difficult. Things will change. The energy is changing with the sun. There's clarity coming in for you, but also success is coming in for you as well. You have made a brand new start, because this is a child playing in the sun. But things take time, and you need to just have a little bit of patience as well. There will be success that comes in. You've got the devil card immediately there, so you're working very, very hard. You might be dealing with very, very negative energies. You could be dealing with the Capricorn energy over there with that devil card over here. Maybe somebody's still trying to manipulate you from a little bit of a distance there. But with the devil card, it's also about feeling a bit negative, feeling a bit, stuck in a situation, having to work very, very hard, because it's the card ruled by Saturn, in order for you to achieve, and you're not achieving quite as fast as you would like. You've got the King of Cups over here, so this could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian energy there around you, somebody that's supportive of you and somebody that's trying to help you make plans for the future as well. So there is somebody around you. If you are dealing with any health problems, you do need to seek some medical attention. You might be having a little bit of health issues going on over here. So that King of Cups, with the Devil card, there could be health issues going on over here that's restricting you a little bit, and you do need to get some medical attention if you do need it. You've got the 4 of coins over here, so going through the winter of your life, having very, very limited resources, and the situation is like almost temporary. So you may have lost your home, and you are dealing with a very, very restricted financial circumstance as well. So this situation won't last forever. It's the 4 of coins. You need to just watch your finances very, very carefully and protect the things that you have worked for over there. So going through a very, very difficult financial period, and this would explain why you've got the Moon card, because you're very, very depressed and very, very unhappy about where you're coming from. So still feeling very negative, having to work very, very hard. Finances are very, very restricted as well. You're having to hang on to every penny as well. And you need to make a decision about moving on away from the situation emotionally, because you still seem to be stuck, thinking about that past. And that moon is bringing a lot of cloudiness within the situation here. So there's a choice that you have to make, a decision you have to make, but you are still not quite there yet. There is the Sun card there, which is talking about clarity coming in. So there is some kind of truth that is going to come to light, but it's, it might not be what you wanted to hear, because, after the Sun comes the Moon card. So this is about whatever you hear, whatever truth comes to light may depress you a little bit more, because it was not what you were expecting. So you need to try and get yourself out of that negative energy, because it's not a good place to be. It's a downward spiral if you're feeling very depressed. So you need to pick yourself out of that energy. You've got the 8 of Wands, so there is news coming in over here, and you can see these are train tracks moving forward into the future. So things will start moving on for you, and the sun is rising, so clarity coming in for you, news that is going to bring in clarity as well coming in for you. There's some message coming in over there. With the 9 of Wands, you're still finding everything very difficult. So, on the work front, things are very difficult. You're working very, very hard. You can see this is such a steep slope over here. So almost working too hard and then sliding down the slope, having to defend yourself, problems cropping up from all directions, even though, it seems like, you want things to end, but, you're having to deal with a lot of difficult people, maybe a lot of aggressive energies as well. But, with that 8 of Wands, things will start moving, and there might be some good news that comes in as well. So this is also, for the 9 of Wands, just pick your battles wisely, and protect everything that you've worked for as well. Now, in the past, you've got the Fool, so you have made a brand new beginning. You've had to let everything go. This person is jumping over, ice, So it's been a very, very difficult start for you. You've come with nothing in a situation, and it's been very, very difficult. A brand new start. It seems like you've lost everything over here. You've got the Page of Coins over here. So some news coming in about work, some news coming in about growth. So some new project coming in, and this is really good news. This is about money that will come in for you. Some news about a new job if you're applying for one. There's good news coming in over there. You got the King of Coins. So this is what's in your mind. Your focus is on money. It's about opening new doors. It's about achieving wealth and success, and that's what's been playing on your mind quite a bit. Maybe things aren't going as fast as you'd like, and there's so many problems that keep cropping up. That's probably why you are feeling that moon energy. The change might even come at the new moon, the full moon, because you've got a full moon over there. So change is coming in probably at the time of the full moon. Now, what's going for you in the future? You got the Nine of Coins. So money is coming in. And like I said, that change might come in at the full moon. This is about financial independence and recognition for what you're doing. And, a lot of people looking at you as an expert at whatever you're up to. So money is going to come in. You're going to have that financial independence. So you just need to have that patience and hang in there. Some good news is coming in with that Eight of Wands. And it's going to allow you to let go of all these burdens and responsibilities. So you are carrying a lot at the moment. You are working very, very hard, and it might be that you're working from dawn till dusk and carrying so much of responsibilities and dealing with a lot of problems. You might also be dealing with a lot of aggressive people, a lot of issues with the people that you're working with. Now, there's a Two of Cups coming in over there. So this could be a new business venture, but this could also be a new relationship that comes in. So in the form of a friendship, a really good friendship, a sound friendship that comes in. This person allows you to see things in a different light, but this could also be a new relationship that comes in. So if you're single, there might be an offer that comes in for a long-term, steady, soulmate kind of connection relationship over there. So something new being offered to you. And if you can see, the cups are coming in from the sky, the universe. So it looks like, maybe the universe is going to show you somebody or present somebody to you that will be helpful and will be supportive, and somebody that you instantly connect with. On your mind, you've got the Ace of Swords, so you want to make a brand new start. You want to get rid of all this negative energy. There's some choice that you are facing as well. This could be a legal decision that's going to be made in your favor, but this is what's in your hopes and fears. So you're hoping to make a brand new start, a breakthrough. You're hoping for that all these difficulties to, leave you. You want to make a clean break from that past, it seems. Now, the final outcome, you've got the Three of Swords over here, the Lovers, and the Chariot. So the Three of Swords is still being heartbroken and depressed and miserable and crying over what had happened. It seems like there's been a breakdown of communication. You haven't quite healed from it yet, and you're trying to get over it here. You are protecting yourself, though, with that Three of Swords. This is an ice heart. So, it's left you quite cold. And there's been a breakdown of communication as well. You've got the Lovers card over there. So this is a choice that you need to make, a decision coming up for you about what you want to do next. So big life-changing decision. Follow the thing that gives you the most satisfaction with that Lovers card. And the Chariot card, some kind of move. You need to make a move. You need to let go of that past. But you are very indecisive at the moment. You are still second-guessing yourself. You can see this horse has two heads over here, so you can't really make up your mind. There could have been family issues that you were dealing with, and there's a choice that needs to be made in order for you to move forward. So, really, it's all in the balls in your court. And if you decide that you want to stay stuck in these negative energies, then that's what's going to happen. You'll just stay stuck in it. But you need to make that decision because you're very indecisive. Once you start making a decision with the Chariot card, once you take control, you will move forward. But good things are coming to you, and that independence, that financial independence is coming to you. For a while you may need to go it alone, but this is a chance for you to heal and shine. So don't be scared about being alone. Don't jump into the first relationship that comes your way, but it will, there is somebody that is coming in for you there, and they are going to be giving you some really good advice and allow healing to happen in your life, and you will be able to move forward. There's certainly some good news coming in with that Eight of Wands over there, and it looks like you'll be able to move away from this difficult situation. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Wolf pack, and that's for the Oracle read. And the first card is the Lost card. So possible separation from a love partner, friend, or job, loneliness. Take stock of things before making another decision. So time to heal and nurture yourself. So with the Lost card, you are undergoing this loss and you are getting over it. And this card even says, this is a time for you to look at things very objectively. Don't rush into new relationships too quickly. You need time to heal, to get over whatever happened, to come to terms with it. And you've got the stranded card. You might feel financially stranded or emotionally with no help from anyone. You can also feel cut out and out of touch. Take time to think of new plans for the future. Have faith and trust yourself. So you are going through a period of loneliness, of isolation, feeling, you can see this wolf is stranded on this piece of ice, and it doesn't seem like there's any way of getting out of it. But take this time to heal. Think about things and how it happened, and see things with a different light. You've got the gifts card coming in, and that's the final card. And someone may offer you nourishment spiritually or emotionally, a time to receive gifts, legacies, a time for developing talents. It could also indicate a time in your life to learn how to receive be it friendship, money, or kind word. So, Taurus is always known for always giving. And maybe this is a time or a chance for you to start receiving. And, you need to learn how to give, but you also need to learn how to receive. And this might be the opportunity that the universe is trying to teach you the lesson of how to receive a gift, which a lot of the times Taurus tends to be very, very they don't like to get everything from everybody else. They want to be independent and self-sufficient, and they don't want to rely on anybody. But maybe this is a chance for you to learn how to be a good receiver. So although you're feeling very isolated and lonely, it seems like somebody's going to be offering you a friendship. And this might be a good time for you to accept this friendship, because with it is going to come a lot of enlightenment and growth as well. So this is a period of healing for you. You haven't quite gotten over whatever happened, and the universe is probably giving you a little bit of a second chance to get to come to terms with whatever happened to you. Now, the card from the Fairy Tarot says the Queen of Summer. So the Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. The Queen of Summer tends to be somebody who had gone through a really bad emotional difficulties, and she's crying still, feeling very lonely, unsupported, very emotional as well. So that's where you are at now, and she's isolating herself as well. So you are still trying to get over situations, but you are isolating yourself. You got the Six of Summer following that, which is the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently than how they really occurred. Now, for me, the Six of Summer or the Six of Cups is an offer that comes in from the past. So where you're feeling very lonely, an offer of friendship, of advice, of support comes in for you. And, it's a very innocent offer. It is something that is very beautiful, and it will grow into something very good. So if it's a friendship that is coming in over here, you can see the gifts card coming in over there. The Six of Summer or the Six of Cups is also like a gift that comes in for you. An unexpected friendship, unexpected advice, and unexpected happiness coming in for you. And you will have to act on that. So immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, passionate relationship. So there might be somebody that comes into your arena. This person might be somebody from overseas. You may know them from the past. They might be a fire sign, actually, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Or there might just be somebody that's foreign to you, because you've got that energy of the rods going through it. So this person coming in and offering you a friendship, and this is a really good friendship, something you can rely on, something that's going to help you grow. So whatever comes in for you, it's almost like a gift that comes in for you, something new coming in, some kind of support coming in. Don't let it lie. Don't ignore it. It might be some good positive energy that comes in and takes you out of this feeling of being depressed, feeling isolated, and maybe it stops you from crying, because you've got that Queen of Cups, that energy of crying and waiting for things to happen. Well, the universe is sending you a friend and somebody you can rely on. and somebody that you will grow with, and you might even take a trip with this person. So this is important that you accept this gift, because this is what the lesson is for you. So you're coming through a very, very difficult period, but you also need to get yourself emotionally attuned to a new phase that is coming in. If you want this new phase to come in, then you have to let go of the past, and you have to be decisive, because you are very indecisive with that Chariot card over there. So once you make up your mind that you want to move, the Chariot is a card ruled by the moon as well. So there's a lot of emotional turmoil going on over there, and you can't make up your mind emotionally. So you've got the moon card. They're trying to make a decision with these two pillars there, but also this horse in this Chariot card has got two heads. So you're in two minds about things. So you need to knuckle down and make a decision about how you want to move forward. And once you do that, the universe is going to send you a lot of gifts, and it's going to be in the form of advice or friendship, and that's going to allow you to heal and move forward. So take this as a period of healing and getting over things, because you haven't quite gotten over things, and accept any kind of friendships or social invitations that come in. Don't isolate yourself, and things will start progressing after that.